Hey, everyone. I hope you are having an amazing day today. I have been busy today, but it has been a really good day for me. And today I needed to come on here and holler at y'all for about a thought I had. So before I do that, let me tell you who I am. My name is Ashley J. I am a wife, mother, author, speaker, business owner, and couples therapist, a relationship and dating coach. And I have my clubhouse rooms. I've been doing them on Fridays, usually late. But today I wanted to jump on a little bit earlier because your girl is tired. I've been moving all day. So I'm tired. But something that I wanted to talk to you guys about what is watching out with about these movies. Okay, so here we go. These movie these movies. I'm sorry, somebody. Okay, these movies. I'm just in case you're watching on YouTube. I am live on Clubhouse, but watch out for these romantic comedies, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you what my experience has been. My experience has been when used to sit there and watch these rom-coms. I'll get so involved and engulfed in the movie that I get caught up in a fantasy world. And I'll be like, oh my gosh, this type of love is so amazing. Look at how happy they are. I wish that would happen to me. I wish I can get love like that. Man, I can't wait. I can't wait for the Prince Charming. I can't wait for that person to come and save me. I cannot wait. And I would sit there, and when I would go on dates with guys, I would use these movies as a basis of whether or not this is the right person for me. So let me tell you how dangerous that is. That is dangerous because instead of being open to the love that God has for you, you have closed the door on Him and what He can do and put your faith in something that is not real. Because the movies, they will make it look real nice. They will make this love story look real nice. And they will make you think, oh my gosh, this is what I need to have in my life. Now, let me say this. I am not telling you that you should not want to have someone to love you in your life. But what I'm saying is you should not rely on these movies that come on and show you a false image of love. What they are basically doing, they're taking the idea that some people have about love, and they are stretching it across a whole movie. And the problem is when you do that, you do not leave room for what if we stop liking each other. Because let me tell you about this love thing, especially when you get in a long term relationship. Let me tell you, you will get sick and tired of each other. You will be tired of each other, and you will want to, walk away. You'll want that. You won't, there's going to be times when you don't want to be bothered. There's going to be times when you don't even want to have sex. And yes, I'm talking about in marriage. There will be those times. But this is the thing. When we solely put our I'm trying to figure out the word I want to use, but I can't think of it right now. When we solely put our trust and our faith in what we see on TV and see on movies, we take the power away from God to give us what He knows we deserve. Because He can give you something that is way better than what you see on the movies. Okay. He can give you something that's going to last, because if you build a relationship off of what you see on TV and what you see on movies, then you are building a relationship on extremely fragile foundation. You are. And the reason why this topic came to mind is because I was looking at a movie I can't remember what I was watching, but I was watching a movie or something, and I was like, um, the person, it was a Hallmark movie, and the woman in the movie, a little girl asked her, "Well, what is love like? What is that?" And she had never experienced it. So she based what her idea of love was off of what she has seen on movies or through other people. And I was like, man, when I listened to that scene, I was like, what in the world? Okay, this is the problem because a lot of us do not know what love looks like. A lot of us do not know what love is. And we will base it on what we have seen in a movie and not what we will can allow the Lord to give us. Because guess what? Even though you may not have experienced love on the level of maybe getting married, or even if you are married and your love is rocky because you based your love on something different, He can still guide you to the proper love for you if you give it to Him. If you say to Him, Lord, I don't know what this is like. So I need you to put me in the right direction on how to be in love with someone, the right way to be in love with someone, and how I can experience it, what it's going to feel like. And I'm going to give you a good place to look in the Bible because the Bible talks about love. It talks about love between a man and a wife. It talks about it. And there is healthy love in the Bible. First one that comes to mind, Song of Solomon. He talks about the having love for his wife, the woman that he was after, the woman that he knew was his going to be his wife. He talked about love with her. And if you read it and understand it, it's very poetic. But if you read it and you understand it, then you will know, you will start to gain an idea of what love is like. And also in the Corinthians, First Corinthians, that a good place to start is chapter 13. And also in other New Testament places, and I cannot think of all of them right now, but I have it all written down. But if you go and you study the Bible and see what the Bible says about love between a husband and a wife, you will discover what love is like. And you will have a firm foundation because you went to the Father, you went to His Word. Now you open up the door to let Him move. And you'll be able to recognize that love that you desire as soon as you get it. And if you're married, you'll be able to recognize the type of love that you should have for your spouse. And you can make the proper corrections, excuse me. You can make the proper corrections to how you have been loving. If you've been loving wrong, how you have been loving, you can change it so that you can love according to the Bible. And you want to ask me how I know? Because I studied it. I studied it. God had me go through the Bible one day. And it wasn't just one day, but He had me go through the Bible to see what His word says about marriage and love between a husband and a wife. And I have written it down. I have even created prayers based on those scriptures because that's the direction He took me in. And I had to use it for my marriage because things get rocky and you need His intervention a lot of the time. Matter of fact, His intervention needs to stay in your marriage the entire time. Okay. But I had to go to the scriptures. I had to allow Him to move the way He needed to move in my life, in my marriage. He was the course correction that I needed. And I had to come on here and talk about this because I know I'm not the only one that sat there and watched movies and didn't think that, man, I wish that would happen to me. It can happen to you, but it will not be the way you see it on a movie. Now, you may have some times when you're like, man, this is just like a movie. But the authenticity of the love that you'll experience is not based on TV. It's not based on a movie. It's based on relationship with the Father and your soul realizing and aligning with the person that He has created for you. That's what it's based on. And you have to open the door for that. You have to be open for the Father to do that in your life. You have to. It's cool to watch a movie, but don't try to live the movie out because it wasn't meant for you to live out. It was meant for you to be entertained. That should not be your life. What you see on TV should not be your life. Your life, if as a Christian, as a Jesus follower, Bible believer, your life should be according to what God has created it to be, not based off of some movie. So I hope that this time was good and beneficial. Does anybody have any comments or questions that they may want to ask? And also on YouTube, put your comments in the comment section. Drop your comments. I would love to have a conversation with you. I would love to hear what you have to say. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Like this video, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so that you know the next time I go live. And on Clubhouse, do not forget to hit the greenhouse at the top so that you can join the club. I come on Clubhouse twice a week on Thursdays and Fridays. Okay. So I enjoyed this conversation with you guys. Please get your head out the movies. Stop listening to these movies. Okay. And experience love the way God has it for you. All right. I'll talk to you guys next week. I love you. Have a good day.